Welcome to Kenya's slums, where resilience and chaos coexist in a wild, unfiltered dance of survival. Forget the serene safari bronchioles or the glossy cityscapes. This is the beating, chaotic heart of Kenya. Here, homes are cobbled together from scraps. Alleyways are rivers of sewage, and survival isn't just an option, it's the law of the land. These aren't just slums. They are battlegrounds of grit, humor, and humanity. Kibera, the unofficial capital of resilience. Also called Chocolate City because of its rusted metal roofs, Kibera slum is the largest slum in Africa, with a population of over 1 million people who live in a 2 kilometers squared piece of land. So you can imagine the overpopulation.
Now you see Hassan in Kibera, I told you don't step on any plastic paper bag you see on the road.
Why?
People here poo on the paper bags at night and they tie it and throw it away. That's why they are called flying toilets.
The people here live in small shacks made up of mud walls and corrugated tiny roofs. The shacks are 12 by 12 foot and as many as 10 people live in just one.
It used to be a clean water, but now it is.
This used to be clean?
Yeah, it used to be clean water. This is a crisis.
These pipes here are the pipes that run through for the cleaning water, for the cooking, for the drinking water.
Unemployment and poverty are extremely high, and 15% of the population are HIV positive.
Are there corners like this in Georgia? No.
Only 15% of this slum has electricity and access to clean water.
Ukifika wakati saidi uko chini, wana familia hapo, nyumba ndio inakudai, watoto wanataka kuenda shule, na unaona hiyo ndio inaweza kutolea kuliko kuenda kunyonga watu.
The little electricity in this slum is courtesy of illegal power connections, meaning people actually steal electricity from electric poles in these slums, which is extremely dangerous. And same goes for water.
Sasa pipe, si unaona watoto lazima wachezee huko.
Mathare, chaos with a dark edge. Mathare slum in Kenya is one of the most dangerous places in the country and generally in Africa. A number of the Islamist militants with the Al-Shabaab group live here.
I fight for my life.
What do you do for a living?
Hey,
rafiki yangu.
With a population of over 800,000 people, the biggest problem in this slum is the street kids who are also known as the zombies of Nairobi. Due to extremely poor living conditions in this slum, kids turn to the streets and end up being addicts to drugs like sniffing glue and jet fuel.
Let's go. Their dealer lives in this barrack.
Jet fuel, which is comprised of hydrocarbons, especially kerosene plus chemical additives, is highly toxic.
Who seek a quick relief from stress and anxiety.
Jet fuel has become the drug of choice for many street kids in this slum, who seek relief from the tough life of the streets in this slum.
Desperate who live in this place obsessively inhale the fumes of a yellow liquid that they carry around everywhere. They're intoxicated. They're hungry.
Trust me, it's really tough out here. Kawangware, where survival meets chaos. Kawangware sits just 15 km west of Nairobi city center, awkwardly squished between Dagoretti and Lavington, the latter being a playground for Kenya's wealthy elite. The contrast is so sharp, it feels cruel. While someone is sipping designer coffee in Lavington, just a stone throw away, Kawangware residents are dodging sewage streams outside their doorsteps.
Garbage blocks the running water. That is why it is not moving now. The water is not running. That is what is going on here. They don't come here to see what is really.
Fire and crime seem to be Kawangware's most frequent visitors. Fires erupt regularly, and fire trucks struggle to navigate its congested maze of teen homes. Crime? Well, walking alone after dark feels like an audition for a survival reality show you didn't sign up for. And yet, amidst the chaos, Kawangware lives.
Mpaka hata unapata saa zingine tunakuja wamama wanatupa mpaka watoto hapa wale wamezaliwa.
Street vendors hustle hard. Children find joy in improvised games, and the community find ways to thrive in the shadows of Lavington's luxury. It's survival, but it's survival with an unyielding spirit.
Eriki mambo.
Korogocho Slums, where fear meets resilience. Korogocho is the heavyweight champion of fearsome slums. Located on Nairobi's outskirts, it's a labyrinth where danger and poverty walk hand in hand. Open sewers crisscross in its narrow alleys, their stench a constant reminder of the daily struggles. Recently, a young girl tragically fell in one of those death traps, a devastating snapshot of the hazard that haunt Korogocho's residents.
Chalo had just been from a harrowing near-death experience, and he is probably thanking his stars for being alive, jumping into this open sewer line to save the life of a primary school-going child who had accidentally fallen into the hole last night. Could have been the beginning of his journey to death. Area residents say the open sewer has claimed more than 3 lives in the last 1 month.
For outsiders, Korogocho's reputation is terrifying.
I used to cook with firewood, but when it became expensive, I started to cook with marondo, plastic bags, because they are cheap.
It's home to some of Nairobi's most notorious thieves, and venturing in unprepared is an adrenaline rush you don't want. Mugging, theft, and other crimes are so common that they've become part of the rhythm of life. Yet, even here, resilience shines. Families build their lives amidst the chaos. Children laugh and play, and neighbors band together to create a fragile sense of order.